is Rui Manuel Rodrigues Gonçalves, as you say in Arabic, Ahoy. I'm in Saudi Arabia since 1 year. I work as a business developer in a lighting company for mega projects in Saudi Arabia. My expectations about Saudi Arabia, at the beginning, I didn't know anything about the country. So for me, everything was new, especially Arab countries. And Saudi Arabia, for me, is a challenge. My experience in this country since until now is very great, because I experience, first of all, the kindness of the people, the beauties of the landscape of and the wonderless place of Saudi Arabia. I like the food also, and I like the Arab people. For me, it's wonderful to live here since 1 year and to know very nice places in the country, like Hail, like Jeddah, like Khobar, like Neom region. I almost visit all Saudi Arabia, and for me it's a great challenge to live here. Living in Riyadh is fantastic because here the boosting of creativity is a must now. It's a city in a plain transformation, in a change like the country. So many things are happening now in Riyadh and in Saudi Arabia. For me, it's very interesting to live here. Every day and every weekend I have experience to live here, like arts, like going to see Riyadh season. Many places fantastic here in Riyadh, and know many people here also. For me is great from many countries. Here in Riyadh, I like to go to historical places, to know the culture of Saudi, also to understand the Arab heritage. So I like to visit the National Museum, the Murabba Palace, Al-Mazmak, to see the historical things, the markets, go to the auctions. It's very nice, and also to see arts. I like to see street art. And for me, combining the modern things and the historical things in Riyadh, for me, it's a must. Al-Mazmak Palace, as Al-Murabba, is for me a place where I visit many times, because it's fantastic, the spirit and the experience you can live there. We can go to the past and you can see how Saudi Arabia was in the past, because many things are there, and it's very nice to see the historical things, the Arab culture and the heritage of this country. Photographing for me is a relaxing activity. I love photograph because I like to capture experience. I also like to take portraits, and the people here are amazing, completely different, and the faces, the people are so kind, and the faces are so nice to take photos. Also my experience in the markets in Al-Mazmak and historical places, it's so nice because I can take pictures wonderful about all these places, historical places, and also landscape outside Riyadh and in Riyadh, and in regions like Neom or Hail or Jeddah. For me, it's an extraordinary experience. One of the things I like when I photograph is taking the details of some Arab objects, and they are so beautiful objects from Arab influence here that I like to photograph, because I like to take photographs of these details of these objects. Went to the markets for me is a great experience because I can embed the experience of the markets in the Arab culture. You know, Portugal has a strong Arab influence, and for me it's very nice to be an Arab also. So when I took the shamag in my head and this kind of clothes, Arab clothes, I feel like an Arab people also. So it's so nice for me also to react and act like an Arab. Here in Saudi, Arab hospitality for me is not strange because they are very similar like us. Portuguese are also very hospitable. So for me, it was very nice to take the same experience that the Portuguese also gave to the other people. The Arab here in the Saudi Arabia are very nice in receiving people. And for me, it's great. The people are so kind and so nice when they talk with us. For me, it's like being in my house, in my country. The experience of taking a coffee here in Saudi is different from Portugal, but the passion is the same, taking a coffee. The difference is the coffee here is Arabica, only prepared in a different way. But in Portugal, the coffee is blended. But the passion is similar. We like both coffee. The Portuguese, like the Arabs, also like to have get-togethers. So normally I like very much to cook and to have friends in my house, talk and eat at the same time, and to eat good food. Cook and eat good food, like we make like the seafood rice and the mussels in a Portuguese way of doing this food.
Normalmente os Luís são grandes chefes em Portugal, por isso.
150 Portuguese, we went to see the first game of Ronaldo here, and we have a passion for football, you know. We have a great ambassador of football, he's Cristiano Ronaldo, and the people here in Saudi and in Riyadh, especially the Portuguese. We are nearly 700 Portuguese in Saudi, so for us it's amazing to have such a kind of player here in Saudi, for a Portuguese player with such quality. One of the things we like when we cook and we talk is to sing football also. A match of Cristiano Ronaldo is something we like to see after cooking and after eating and talking a little bit with friends. One other thing I like very much here in Saudi, the place where I live, is to play with a new family I found here in Saudi. And normally during the weekend we play volleyball. And it's very nice because we can meet people from many countries, and it's a relaxing activity. I played football during nearly 10 years with the coach, ancient coach of Al Nassr, Rui Vitória, but my passion is for sport. So volleyball, I'm not a very good player, but I like to make the sport and to be with the people and to get together. In Saudi, I like many things. One of the things I like in Saudi is the weather, the food, also the people, and also traveling inside Saudi Arabia. The culture and the Arab heritage is something very, very fantastic to know and to share with the people who visit Saudi. The people are so kind and receiving. I had the experience, the wonderful experience to go to Hile and to be received by the Shamri tribe, and it was a wonderful experience. We eat, I meet them, all the family. It was very interesting and very nice. My first visit here in Saudi was to see the National Museum. It's a very interesting place to see because there is many historical things to see and maps. Also to see the influence that the Arabs had in Portugal and also in the south of Portugal, in Spain, what do you call Al-Andalus. So for us, we can see in the museum many things that are related with us also. We have Portugal is a country with lots of history. So for us, the presence of the Arabs more than 1,000 years ago, it was very interesting to see in this National Museum.
من عمر الدنيا نعرف أن الخير حصاده يدوم، أثر يمتد الأجيال وأجيال. نعرف أن الخير دواء لكل داء وباب فرج لكل مكروب. تربينا على عمل الخير وصار الخير بناسها، خيرها بناسها.
خيرها بناسها يومياً 6:30 مساءً على SBC. رمضان عندنا.
For me, it was a great surprise to see the events, music events that are here in Saudi. The Middle East Festival, I was there, it was amazing. A festival of light, sound, happiness in people. Also, I was in Formula E, Matthew Garrick's DJs, it was fantastic. I saw and I can experiment many concerts, DJs and music that normally we thought we will not find here in Saudi. It was very surprising for me, but amazing. The Portuguese love rice, and the Saudis know how to cook rice. The rice here is very good, very good. And also other kinds of food, Arab food, falafels, many things. Sometimes I eat in the breakfast. It's very difficult for me to eat more during the day because the food are so good. But it's very nice to eat here the Arab food. My regular day at work is talking about offers and lighting business for indoor and outdoor for mega projects. I work for mega projects in Saudi. It's like Neom, Red Sea, Amala, Green Riyadh, King Salman Park, Sports Boulevard, Daraya, and it's so amazing to find solutions and to provide many features in lighting for this kind of projects. Also, we are working in a big project for DQ Diplomatic Quarter to enlight Diplomatic Quarter. It will be very nice in the next months. Here in Riyadh, I found a multicultural city. Especially in my compound, because I found a new family, people from many countries, different countries, like Syria, Lebanon, Jordania, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, many places, Europe, Africa, Middle East. It's very interesting, these multicultural people that we can find here in the city of Riyadh. Also, I have lots of friends, all days I have events, and during the weekends also, with totally different people from totally different countries. Here I learned some Arab words, some different Arab words, like ma fi mushkila, sometimes no problem. Other words like kifak, marhaba, inshallah. Inshallah, we have the same word in Portuguese, the same meaning is Oxalá. And there are many words similar to Portugal, like mesa, aceite, arroz, azeitona, fatura. They are similar, like Portuguese, because we have a strong influence from the Arab people. Al Masmak Palace and the surrounds and the markets for me are a fantastic place to visit. Every time I have opportunity, I go there. Especially it's Fridays, I go and to see the auctions, the environment of the place, and sometimes I have opportunity, I buy something related with Saudi Arabia, or things related with coffee, or some gifts that I give to my friends. There are many beautiful things in that market. When I go from Saudi Arabia to Portugal, mainly I bring dates to my friends, and some special dates with chocolate that they like a lot, and some handcraft also from Saudi Arabia that is nice. Some carpets, some things that is related with Saudi Arabia, some books, things that I like to buy here in the markets and in some booksellers. For us in Portugal, family is a very important thing. Like I think here in Saudi, the family is the main seller of the development of the persons here. So I found here the same, different kind of families, but the meaning is the same. The family is very important for both countries. Portugal as a touristic country, and now Saudi starts to be a touristic country also. They have one characteristic that is very similar like the Portuguese. They are kind people. They have a very big hospitality with the people they receive. So it will be very easy to increase tourism here because the people are very nice, and especially because in Saudi Arabia you have very nice landscapes, a very nice place to see, nature, modern things, people to talk, food, and other things that for the tourists will find very nice to visit and to experience. For me, the difference of temperature in Riyadh is not an issue, because in Portugal we have more different kind of difference of temperature. Here in the summer is very nice because it's hot, and here in the winter the temperature is like in Portugal in spring, so it's good. My message to the people outside Saudi Arabia is come visit Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a great country, very big, with many different places and many different people, and it's a great experience to live and to share, because Saudi Arabia, it's a place with big history, big heritage, and it will be a very nice experience to live it. Convido todos os portugueses a visitarem a Arábia Saudita porque é um país fabuloso, tem muitas semelhanças com Portugal, vale a pena ser visitado porque está carregadinho de história, de cultura, de arte e de pessoas muito simpáticas, tal como em Portugal. Aproveito também para convidar os sauditas para visitarem Portugal porque vão adorar ver um país com muitas diferenças, pequeno, mas com muito grande em tamanho e diferenças de experiências também podem viver.